Well, hello. It is Monday, February 27th. Some things have developed and happened. But first of all, how great is that? Look at that. I am terrible at this, but look how beautiful that is. And I've cleaned the towels. Very proud of myself. All right, moving day. And I've got a boat on port side and a boat on starboard, and one's going backwards, one's going forward. It's interesting. Well, as you can see, he put on a bridle and he's just towing us. Here it comes. She big and she beautiful. That's how you take two transmissions out, put two new ones in. So hopefully you can get them in tomorrow. Maybe we'll be back in the water on Friday and do a little sea trial. We shall see. So yesterday I had a young man named Kyle, who is the Volvo engineer technician in this area, works for Detroit Diesel, which is right over here. Two transmissions are on their way here from Chesapeake. And then Volvo has also asked to take these transmissions out, both of them, not just the one that's bad, because they want to take them, they want them sent back up to Chesapeake so that they can analyze them. Things are moving fast. The big discussion right now is, are they going to replace them here in the water, or are we going to pull the boat out? Because they can do it in the water. They basically take the shaft, slide it, because you know the transmission's at the front of the engine. They take the shaft and just slide it down ever so gently and ever so far, and take the transmission off, put the new one on, slide the shaft back in. The problem with that is, if the shaft slides out of the boat, we got a hole and we're all sinking. It's not very deep around here, but still, it'd be a bummer to sink the boat. As you can tell, I'm in much better spirits today. I'm just hanging out here in good old Fort Pierce, and all my neighbors here have been extremely nice, so it's all good. Should've got a bigger plate. Gearboxes are arriving here in Fort Pierce today. However, Volvo has decided, and probably rightly so, it's not in my heart what I wanted to happen, but they want it hauled out to get it done right. But unfortunately, we can't haul out until Monday, which is going to cancel yet another one of my family's trips. We're all in the same boat at this point, so to speak, and everybody in my family has been amazing and supportive, and you know, I heard Volvo's CEO spoke to Aquila CEO yesterday about this. I got a message from my buddy Graham, who owns hull number 29, I believe. He's in Thailand. So this little incident has gotten around the world. Kind of going to start with the preparations for getting hauled out on Monday. I'm actually going to do most of those preparations tomorrow, but what I noticed this morning, just in like a daily look into the engine room, is my sea strainer for my air conditioning looked really dirty. Here it is right here. That water should be clear, and it's not. I'm gonna clean it out. Right down there, that's the water intake from underneath the boat into the strainer. So close that off. Now I just gotta take the top off here, take the filter out, clean it. Just unscrew it like this. Oh, it's like full of mud. Look at that. See how dirty? That should not be there. So I'll go outside and clean it. Okay, so I went out and see, it's supposed to look like that, not like this. I basically just get a little cleaner you use for your toilet, right? And it fits right in there and it cleans it right up. Okay. How dirty it is on the side. I can get a little bit of it. There you go. There we go. Chiller's back on. Now you can see how clear it is. Clear water. That's what you want. Clear water. Get rid of the bad water. Okay. This is Sunday, day before I'm hauled out. So I gotta do a few things. I gotta get all the frozen products, meat, chicken, all the stuff out of the fridge, because they don't have a couple of 50 amps for me at the yard. I've got some friends who live nearby and they're letting me borrow their freezer and fridge. I did do some fun work this week. I got all my water toys and everything situated, and I'll show you. Can't raise it up all the way because of the propeller, but beach chairs, which will be great. Perfect hatch for that. And then this is the most handiest thing ever. Look at this. It's perfect for noodles. And on over to the starboard side, so I ended up getting just a laundry basket, as you can see. Then I got all the snorkel gear in here, so just pull out your snorkel gear, throw it back in the laundry basket, it goes back in there. Floaties, things like that in here. So all very accessible to the rear of the boat where everybody would be swimming. Okay, time to empty out the freezer. And whatever else from the fridge I can put in. Friend's fridge, all our stuff in there. Thank you, Charlie and Kim. Packing up my clothes because I can't stay on board because they don't have power for me, so I'm going to find a hotel or something. And towboat's going to be here around 11:30, 11:45 this morning. It's about 10 a.m. right now, and we'll figure out a way to get out of here. Okay, the guys are here, and they're actually just going to try to pull lines to get us out of here, then attached to us. Yeah. So I've done nothing so far. They've done everything. We basically got a couple of friends and some help, and just pushed it out. And then I've got a boat on port side and a boat on starboard, and one's going backwards, one's going forward. It's interesting. They're going to turn it around and get us out of this channel. Trimaran is owned by Kyle, who's actually on board. He's the Volvo technician. He's probably getting nervous. Are you getting nervous? Doing this all in reverse. Crazy. Well, as you can see, he put on a bridle and he's just towing us. Apparently that guy couldn't wait, so we had to slow down for him. Seems like we have the right of way. Oh well. The guys have straps ready, and the straps go underneath the boat and lift it up. I think. I've never done this before. Alright, so the lift, I guess you call it, is headed our way now. The lifts down into the water. This guy over here is operating, and he's got a little thing around his waist, like a remote control. Pulling us in.
He didn't make it any easier on me. He's like, oh, by the way, this boat's brand new. I'm like...
Here it comes. I need a paint job. That's a really big boat. Where my keel is supposed to be. She big and she beautiful. Don't smell too good down here, I'd imagine. Hillbilly on dry land. What a shame. Okay, so after having my boat hauled out today and all this mess, this is exactly what I need. Not much of a stressful day, but just, you know, again, disappointing. So it took a while for them to get the boat on blocks, so he couldn't get to working again until later. So no transmissions out yet. Hopefully he'll get both of them out tomorrow. Maybe one goes in Wednesday, one goes in Thursday, back in the water on Friday. I don't know. We shall see. For now, I'm gonna enjoy this. Well, here we are at day 2 on the hard, and I spy a new transmission. 2 of them actually, 1, 2. I had someone ask me, am I doing the bottom paint, 2 birds, 1 stone, you know, while I got it out? And the answer is no, I'm not. I'm gonna do it in the BVI. In the BVI, you can use better paints as far as things lasting longer, and since the boat's gonna be in the BVI the next 2 years, they know what paint to put on down there. So no, I'm gonna wait till I get down there. It's the only way to get up there. Oh boy. So learning that, here's banging, what they have to do is they move the prop down to get the transmission off, so that's what they're doing now. They're kind of, you hear them banging on it to get the prop out. And you can see how far they've moved the prop out by looking at the little clean area there in the middle. As I was saying yesterday, also the sacrificial keel, which I lost, which is right there. You can see it there. Not one there. I've also decided to wait until the BVI to get that replaced. It's just there to protect the props. As long as I don't run into anything, I'll be fine. And these guys here just couldn't get it done within like a 2-week period, and I wasn't just going to sit here for 2 weeks for that. So we'll get it fixed when we get it down to the BVI. It does not affect your performance at all. So. Just a good old wait and see game, right? So boring. Alrighty. This is Wednesday. Boys are there. Okay, well, the old transmission's sitting there. They've opened up both hatches. Same thing on the other side. And a forklift is coming right now to take them out and put the new ones in. They replaced the dipstick that melted, I guess to keep the oil in it. So the shaft comes through here. And then that piece goes into the engine right there. So that's what it looks like without a transmission. The transmission goes in right here. The shaft is right there. The shaft comes up through here. Anyway, this one's gone. New one's coming in. Yeah, they put me stern in, and they should have put me bow in. It'd been easier to get to, but he's doing it. And that is how you take a transmission out of a boat. New one going in. That's how you take 2 transmissions out, put 2 new ones in. So here we are. It is now noon on Wednesday, so we've made the transition, I guess. Almost said transmission. So hopefully you can get them in tomorrow, and maybe we'll be back in the water on Friday and do a little sea trial. We shall see. Hope springs eternal. So you're hearing tinking in the background. That's the last little screw going in. We fired both engines up, poured some water in there, put it in forward, reverse. Both transmissions are working great, ready to go back in the water, except this boatyard. Can't put me back in the water until Monday afternoon. The end of this video was going to be me going in the water and, you know, happy ending, and then we'll figure it out. But I'm going to end the video right here. Anytime you hear this music, it's at the beginning of a video or the end of the video. We'll pick it up when the boat goes back in the water. I haven't seen my wife in 3 weeks, so I'm going home for the weekend. I want to see her, you know, get some cuddles. Next chapter will happen when I get back.